How's it going, everybody, and welcome back. This is Wake Run Collapse. I've got box number 1 out of 12 of Japanese Celestial Storm in front of me today. There are a great many translations for what Celestial Storm means in Japanese, and in my opinion, all of them are stupid. So we're just going to call it Celestial Storm. It could be sky-splitting eminence, it could be charisma of the wrecked sky, or charisma of the torn sky, or any of these other things that are really close to Deoxys of the torn sky, and even closer to driving me insane. So we're just calling it Celestial Storm. Accept it, let's move on, and check out this fiendishly cool box artwork right here, with the big old ray in the front. Take a tour of the sides as well. I've seen a few packs of this be opened, but I've yet to watch an actual box opening. As per the usual, I did write down the translations for the GX attacks and for the trainer cards. So we'll see how we do with that. I'm not sure how it's going to go. But the fact of the matter is this. This is a brand new set, and I'm actually getting it uploaded early, like I'm used to. It's been a while since that's actually happened, but it's a good feeling. It's been months, really. So it's nice to be able to delve into the new set, nice and early, not have to wait for a whole bunch of other stuff. Be able to just show you a pack fan and start cracking in. So let's get a move on with pack 1 of box number 1. Let's see what lies in store for us. Alright, this is Sky Pillar right here. Sky Pillar, all benched Pokemon are immune to damage and effects from attacks, so that's interesting. So here we've got Volbeat or Illumise? I'll figure it out as I go. Whismur gets the weird, knitted form, like a Kirby's Epic Yarn, and you will notice something about Whismur shortly. There's a Combusken right there. And our very first pack has a Metagross Holo inside. Cool start. So this is definitely a bigger set, as you can see in the bottom corner. 96 cards. 96. There have been some historically cool sets that have had 96 cards in them, or at least have been this size. Rising Fist was 96 before its full arts, so just as a frame of reference here. I've got Ultra Ball, Nuzleaf, an adorable looking Mudkip. Very cool. There's Shuppet, just having a ball. And Delmise as well. Grass type this time around. Next pack we've got Claydol. I'm a big Claydol fan, so stoked to see it in the set. Swablu, Trico, a Marshtomp, and nice, our very first GX from Celestial Storm. It's the Shiftry Gx. Probably wouldn't have been my guess for what would have gotten a GX attack or GX iteration in this set, but I think it's a cool little surprise when it was unveiled that it was a thing. Sorry, my computer's suddenly being very loud. I'm going to punch it real quick. Maybe it'll shut up. Probably not. Anyways, Perplex is its first attack, does 40 and inflicts confusion. Then we've got Extra Sensory, which does 90 damage, but it does an extra 90 damage if your hand size is the same as your opponent's. Then down at the bottom we have Pandemonium GX. And Pandemonium GX lets you shuffle one of your opponent's Pokemon and all cards attached to it back into their deck. Be kind of funny if you could shuffle it into your deck, but that would maybe cause some strife somewhere along the lines. So we've got Regirock here, a Spoink, yes, Beldum, a Clamperl, cool to see that in the set, and a Rare Candy. I think Rare Candy was just in the... Was it just in the last set or something like that? I feel like it's been very recently in a set. Yeah, it was in Champion Road, right? Just a different artwork? Odd. I mean, there's a lot of trainers in the set anyways, but that's the way it's been going. Here we have Huntail, Seedot. This has got to be Plusle, right? It's not Minun. It's got to be Plusle because he's in the forefront. Here we have Metatite. And this is a new trainer card as well. This is the twins, Tate and Liza, right? Liza? They're like gym leaders or something. Anyways, you get to choose one of the following 2 actions. You either shuffle your hand back into your deck, and you draw 5 cards, or you switch out your active Pokemon for a benched Pokemon. You get your choice out of the 2. It's interesting. Registeel, leading off this pack here. Bagon, a Grovyle, Baltoy, and, ooh, nice. Is that a Celesteela? Yeah, it looks like it is. Celesteela getting the regular holo treatment. That's pretty neat. I really haven't given a huge, thorough look at the set list yet, so a lot of these cards, at least the artworks, are a bit of a surprise to me. It's kind of fun and fresh that we're deep enough into Sun and Moon that I feel like I'm going to know most of the cards just by looking at them. This is Kartana. This is another Ultra Beast, but this one is an uncommon card instead of a holo rare. Then we've got Torchic, a Loudred. Yep, this is Illumise, so the other one was Volbeat. Okay. And Acrobike is right there. Now, Acrobike got an ultra rare form in this set. Seriously, you can pull a golden bike. And that is weird. So we've got Switch, another Mudkip. Yes, they're still doing it. We've got multiple Mudkips. Torchic, Seedot, Whismur, and Trico, I think, all have multiple forms. There might be others too, like maybe Beldum's got multiple forms. Really just bugs me. I don't know why I fixate on it so much, but I do. Oricorio, a Metang, and a Swampert holo. Awesome. Cool to know that this is in the set. Definitely digging the holo so far. Move that back a little bit. Gonna give ourselves some space. I do not know at this time what the upload schedule is going to be, you guys. What is this? This has got to be the Commandment Shrine, I believe. So I wrote them down, but I didn't draw little pictures next to them, which is something I've done. You can actually see it on the card. So once between each turn, every GX or EX Pokemon on the field takes 1 damage counter. So it takes 10 damage in between turns, which is interesting. It kind of thins them down a little bit. So there's the other Whismur, the non-Yarn form. Here's Shelgon, another Seedot, and ooh, look at that! It's Deoxys. There are 2 uncommon Deoxys and 1 holo rare Deoxys in the set. In an instance like this, it makes sense to me. Put those multiples in there. Here we have Fisherman, a Love Disc, which actually is using the same style right there. You can just barely make it out. There's another Oricorio form, another Beldum, and a Metacham. Moving on. It's another Deoxys form. This one's defense form. I'm guessing the last one was either attack or speed because it was thin. We've got Shuppet, a Nuzleaf. Is it Minior? I think so. It looks like he's ready to explode. And there's the Deoxys holo. So we went from none to all 3 very, very quickly. I actually really dig this artwork for Deoxys. I always felt that he was meant to be hyper futuristic and all that. So it's nice to have an art style that, reflects that feeling. So we've got Grumpig, a Wingull, Combuskin, Trico, and a Pokemon Catcher. I'm busting through this box fairly quickly. We have Manectric. Apparently Electrike is in the set too. There's Minun. Okay, yep, so it's pretty clear there. Baltoy, a Wailmer. Wailmer's in the set. You know what that means. Ooh, nice! This looks awesome. This is Blaziken Gx. Oh, what a sick looking card. I think it just caught me by surprise. By not looking at a lot of the artwork, you can actually get this kind of genuine reaction. So Blaziken Gx has Slash for 60 damage. Then it's also got Explosive Kick for 210. Yes, that says it. 210. But you do have to discard 2 fire energy attached to this Pokemon. And this GX attack of Blaze Out GX doesn't do any damage. But you can discard 2 energy from your opponent's Pokemon. And it only requires that 1 fire energy, so that could be fairly disruptive. I did think for a moment that, hey, maybe I was going to get this done inside of 15 or 16 minutes, but that's not going to happen now. Here we have Gorbis, a Tropius, cool, Skitty, Spoink, and double colorless energy as well. And the last pack on the left-hand side of the box, we've got ourselves Lily, Surskit, Whismer, a Torkoal, and a Sceptile Holo. Nice. So Blaziken was the only one of the 3 Gen 3 starters that received the GX treatment this time around. Which really is nothing new for Pokemon. They do this all the time. Some mons get the extra love and some don't, and, well, some are Suicune. So follow that to the left-hand side. We continue to hunt through box number 1 for our first full art. Hoping it will be a good one. Though aside from Rayquaza, I don't know which ones are particularly good or not. So what am I looking at here? Is this Crisis Potion? Yes, okay. So sometimes you can actually find some hints by looking at whatever numbers you can find on the card. This I'm just going to call Morning Rescue, and if you watched Madoka Magica illegally back all those years ago like I did, you'd probably know what that means. So if you have a Pokemon with 30 or fewer HP remaining, you can use this potion on them, and it will heal 120 damage from them. However, if the Pokemon started with 30 HP and doesn't have any damage counters on it, that is not going to work, obviously. But it is a pretty cool thing to do, I think. I've got Clamperl and another Bagon, and a look into the sky. Got a brand new anime or something. Volbeat and Claydol. Alright, we have Banette, Swablu, a Torchic, Marshtomp, and ooh, Kyogre Holo. Not bad at all. So Kyogre gets a Holo. Spoilers, Groudon is going to get a Holo in this set, and then Ray gets the GX. See what I mean? It happens. These things are a thing. Next up we have Regice, completing the Regi Trio. Loudred in Electrike, Illumise right there, and an Ultra Ball. Moving on, we've got a Choice Band, yes. Pelipper, awesome, that is cool. Shelgon, a Metatite, and a Delcatty as a holographic card. That's interesting. There's a powerful holo effect on it as well. I think that's destined to be the card that I pull like a ton of for no reason. There's always one, isn't there? Alrighty. We've got Metacham, Masquerain, a Wingull, Oricorio, and Kecleon, just, you know, chilling in a tree, doing his thing. Next pack up, we have How, with a different background at least. Minun, Torkoal, a Wailmer, and Deoxys again. I cut almost all of that pack open. Didn't quite work out. So we've got Exploud in this pack, Surskit, a Wingull, Torchic, and another Celesteela Holo. Definitely looking forward to scooping up a bunch of these. I know some of these cards, like Celesteela and I believe Kartana, have only received GX editions so far, and for those of you who are not interested in collecting just you know, the more expensive GXs and such, there's Kartana immediately following again. That's weird. This could be, you know, beneficial to you, potentially. So Shuppet, Electrike, a Tropius. I had a feeling it was going to be a good card, but I was not expecting it to be this good. Hyper Rare Altaria Gx. Box number 1, my friends. Box number 1. Giving off that sweet, sweet goodness. 108 out of 96. That's pretty far up there in the set list. So, Altaria Gx has Bright Tone, which does 50 damage, and this Pokemon takes no damage from GX or EX Mons next turn. Next attack for 110 damage is Sonic Edge, and that is unaffected by effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Then down there at the bottom, we've got Euphoria GX. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep, and you heal all the damage on your side of the field. Look at the goodness. Box number 1, hyper rare. What a way to start. When I undid my box from Ami, this single booster box that we have in front of us today was on top of everything else. All 11 other boxes were just kind of knocked over on their side. It's just the way that they were stacked, and they just slid in the 12th box at the top and said, that's good enough. And then we ran with it. So we got Skypillar, Clamperl, Minior, a Volbeat, ooh, and a Stakataka GX. What a peculiar Ultra Beast. What is happening here? You look like a level from Mario 64, but instead you are in my Pokemon booster box. Very strange. Anywho, so that means we're not going to pull the Ray yet, but at least you hopefully get to look forward to it in box 2. So Stakataka GX has Ultra Wall, which is an ability up at the top. Your Ultra Beasts on your side of the field take 10 less damage from attacks. It also has Gigaton Stamp for 120, and the GX attack down at the bottom, which does 50 damage plus another 50 more for each prize card you have taken. That is called Assembly GX. So all things considered, out of the first box, we've gotten a pretty darn good look at the set. Hopefully still another new holo or 2 to pull. Maybe a new trainer card or 2 to pull. So I haven't pulled them all yet. Acrobike, or Choreo, Whismer, Baltoy, and Deoxys. Next one up we have Hustle Belt. Hustle Belt? Yeah. So basically Muscle Belt, but faster. I'm just kidding, it has nothing to do with that. So if the Pokemon that this tool is attached to has 30 hit points or less remaining, its attacks do an extra 60 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Sorry, if this is the one that if it has no damage counters on it, it does nothing. That's where I got them crossed up with Crisis Potion. So you can't just drop it on a 30 HP Mon, throw this on there, and just bam, you're doing plus 60, and suddenly you're ending the game like immediately. That would be unfair. But hey, it's pretty interesting. And kind of cool looking too. Trico, Metang, a Swablu. Huh. Alright, Altaria Gx it is. I guess the 4GX rule is still applying. I'm still not used to it, but I will definitely take it. So we haven't pulled a Prism card yet, and that's what's got me so far. Altaria GX, this is the regular version of the super duper rare version that we just saw. Pretty nice looking. It's just throwing me off now, man. We don't have a Prism yet, but we pulled our 4 GXs plus a hyper rare. Are we getting a Prism? Now I'm not sure. Rare Candy, C-Dot, Plusle, Loudred, and nope, nothing. It's a Delmise. Our box is winding down to the end, my friends. What have we yet to pull? We don't have a Rainbow Brush yet. We do not have Steven's Decision, and we don't have Lucia. Are we going to pull a common and uncommon set in the box? We're going to find out, I guess. Huntail, Mudkip, a Grovyle, Bagon, and Groudon is our holo. What's up, buddy? Nice seeing you again. Good to have Groudon back in a set. He's my boy. And with only 2 packs left, it doesn't look like you get a full common and uncommon set in a box. This is mildly concerning. It's the whale party! Ah, yes! He's back. You know it. He is back. I'm very excited. Love Disc, a Nuzleaf, Beldum, and this one must be Lucia or Licia or Lutia. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it because I've seen it a bunch of different ways, and I've yet to get like an official way to do it. So you search your deck for up to 2 Prism Star cards, and you put them into your hand. So someone, please help me with this. I don't understand. If you can only have 1 Prism Star card in your deck, how do you search for up to 2 of them? Is there a card that lets you play 2? Or something like that? Am I just misremembering the rules on Prism Star cards and you can only have 1 in play at a time? Because I thought there were trainers, so I thought it was just 1 in your deck. It's very odd. Oh, okay, so this one is Rainbow Brush. This is another new trainer card. It's beautiful. Get out my mentions if you disagree. It looks awesome. So you search your deck for a basic energy card, and you swap it with an attached basic energy on your side of the field. Then you shuffle the other one back into your deck. That's really peculiar. I guess it would work well with, like, swapping out energies to put onto, like, a Dragon-type Pokemon where the energy requirements are different. But, hey, that's pretty cool. Oricorio, Combuskin, a C-Dot, and our final card of Box 1 of Celestial Storm is the Latias Prism card. Awesome to see you, my friend. It's my slightly preferred Lati in terms of design. Not as good in Pokemon Go, but still pretty cool. So Latias Prism has Dream Mist, does 30 damage, and you get to attach 1 energy from your discard pile to each of your benched basic Pokemon. How's about that? So as it turns out, this opening ended up being super long. But we had a lot of cool stuff to go over. And that's exciting to me. I feel reinvigorated. I watched some good Pokemon videos today. And it got me excited to open up the set. It kind of got me primed and, you know, just ready in general. It was a nice feeling. I don't feel that very often. Usually the most hustle any feeling gives me is when I have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. But anyways, holos in this set and in this box. Metagross, Celesteela, Swampert, Deoxys, a Sceptile, Kyogre, Delcatty, another Celesteela, Groudon, and then we've got Latias Prism, Altaria Gx, Stakataka Gx, Blaziken Gx, Shiftry Gx, and the hyper rare Altaria Gx to close out the box. Yes! I feel like I'm back. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button down below. Let me know what you thought of the opening with a comment, and I will see you guys very, very soon with box number 2. You guys take care.